Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Friday show with wonderful medium Kim. And hello, Kim. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, for letting me be here. It's my privilege and honor. Thank you.
I so enjoyed your pet psychic. If you haven't seen her pet psychics this last week, you must go and watch. It's fascinating and so heartwarming, and very different behaviors of different dogs and kind of what it means. So it's kind of awesome. Hi, Anne Marie. You must be back from seeing your little friend, your little white dog friend. I hope everything went well. And hello, Sharon. It's nice to see you, and anyone else that's in the chat. We've got about 14 questions to answer today. Hi, Carol. But I'd like to talk a little bit about something that I heard this week that spurred me to want to find out more information about it. And oh, that's good, Anne Marie. I'm glad. Um, so I was watching a fellow named Empath Rising, if you want to write that down. He's kind of an interesting guy and certainly talks a lot about um, our ascension and empaths, and we're all empathic, that are here more likely than not. So some of the symptoms, very interesting. And I thought I would pass along some of them and then also have Kim talk a little bit about what she thinks or sees as well. But as you know, we are moving from 3D to 5D. And if you're here with us, more than likely, you're part of that ascension process, I would say. Um, we tend to have these symptoms like feeling a bit disoriented, seeing and hearing things. And I know Susan and Kim have talked about how the community is beginning to do that. We have some aches and pains, and we don't know why. I mean, we all have aches and pains all the time, but this is a little bit different. And we might wake up in the middle of the night. We might feel like we're out of body. And we also have heightened sensitivity, perhaps, to our surroundings. We might not feel like doing anything. We might just, well, I'm going to stay in bed all day. And that's always, I like that, actually. It gives me a break. We might have a loss of desire for food or be ravenous, one or the other. And we might have some, fatigue, emotional ups and downs, panic, depression. There's a lot of different things. And what I've done is on this show front, I have not only put a link to these ascension symptoms where I found them. And of course, this is all, hello, T-Barb and Andrea. Glad you're here. And I put that in there so you could take a look at it yourself because, it's easy for me to just read off a bunch of stuff. But I think the one thing that really resonated with me that Empath Uprising said was, we are moving away from competition and we are leaning into collaboration. And that's exactly what I see here, that this community has done so well because we do collaborate. We do get along. We love each other. We learn from each other. I've taken Kim and Susan's classes and love them so much, and they've helped me so much. And there are other people that I've learned from also in this community. Hi, Ron, including you. So, and so, it's very interesting that he saw that. And it just resonated with me right away when I was thinking about how everything has lifted up. And so I just want to thank my own subscribers. I'm sure Kim does too. And all of you for being here with us and for going through this awakening or ascension together. We are family, Chris. Absolutely. So I'm going to let Kim talk a little bit now as well.
Thanks, Allie. I love that idea because I totally agree. Everybody in this community is that we know here is going from 3D to 5D. I don't even think there's a question about that. But I also noticed too, what I'm feeling in the community. Like 2 weeks ago, there was a lot of activity around a lot of different people that we started having the spontaneous kind of different spiritual experiences. And so in a way that is this whole collaboration, but I also feel like the collaboration is from the other side as well, not just from here. And I actually wonder, hi, Chris, and Hi, Vivian, Ron, and Kelly. T-Barb. I wonder if something was happening on the earth. That was that same week that the Taliban took over. And I had this, and I don't know, I think I may have said it. I was having these angel lights coming right here. Normally I see them a little farther out, and they were really close. And Susan Lynn was having things happen. And I know other people too. Hi, Jelly Belly. Love that name. Um, so I guess this whole collaboration together, we've got it this side and the other side. And we can open up to more ascension, I believe. And I was asking one of my guides yesterday about this, just by loving ourselves. By having that happen, by loving ourselves, then we actually open up. We don't have to do anything special. Just that, just love itself brings us to a higher level. So it's just, yeah, I don't know. I brought my sage today. I was thinking somehow, and I didn't even light it, but it is pretty sage. And I think even just the intention. Oh, you got that. Look at that. Oh, wow. Now, see, Allie and I are having to take turns because there's a little bit of a feedback. So we're doing that today. But I'm just wondering, I want to clear all of our space. Everybody that's in here, just imagine that this could even be, pretend it's a white rose. And you've got this in your auric field, and you're just clearing everything you no longer need. Or you could, like the smoke or the white rose. Imagine that happening. And I just think that's going to make, I feel better from doing that just now. I don't know if you guys notice that, but I hope you can maybe feel it. And we're going to come together. I'm talking like you, Ron, coming together here. When you're oh, wow, yeah, sleep. I know I haven't been sleeping so well either, but in this community, here we are. If we figure eight each other, our heart to heart figure eight, we become more in harmony. So whoever you want to be more in harmony, imagine that you're figure eighting, even if you're going to go to a meeting or something, or go to a family gathering, figure eight before you get there.
Well, that's awesome. I love that. And thank you, because I do believe we need to clear. And because we're in this large, this is not a huge group, but enough of a group that, whenever two or more gather, big things can happen. So thank you all for being here. And we're not ignoring anybody. Vivian, and I saw lots of people, Chris and Visual Arts Lawson, and Ron, and a couple other people. Jelly Belly, that is funny. Andrea, explain a figure eight, Andrea says.
Okay, so first of all, it's the infinity. And if you want to figure eights as much as possible on your body, figure eights when you're dancing, absolutely. You can figure eight your hips, figure eight your shoulders, figure eight your hands, even if you doodle figure eights. Okay, the reason about the figure eights, it brings the right and the left side in coherence. It balances as a balancer. And even imagine if you got the figure eight top and bottom of the body. So it not only does it clear energy, but it connects energy. It balances. It's also healing. Like, let's see here. If you have a scab or a mark or whatever, a wound, figure eight with your finger, because, we have electromagnetic from our fingertips, that energy. We all have healing energy. It's not just certain people. We all do. Some people it's more activated, but still, we all have it. So you can draw figure eights over something that needs healing. Then that's powerful. And then so heart to heart figure eights. So when I do it, thank you, Sienna. When I go heart to heart with somebody, I'm going to show you. I would just here's heart, and I just over to Allie's heart, to my heart, Allie's heart to my heart. Yes, like that. And that's a connecting. It's really, actually, I'm feeling it really nice now. Allie, do you feel it? Okay, now I'm going to show you. If you had two people together, let's say in the same room, you guys experiment with this. I know most of us are probably like singles, right? We don't, because now COVID or whatever, but not Allie. Allie has a partner. But let's just pretend you have a partner, and I'm pretending you guys are a partner. You can do this. Let each other follow the hands that way. And you would not believe how magical this feels when you're with a partner. And you stand maybe, you're face to face, and your hands are maybe I don't know, 6 inches apart, and you're doing this with each other, and all of a sudden you're going to like feel, whoa, like this is magic, incoherent. You're going to be incoherent, not incoherent, but incoherence.
Incoherence. Absolutely. Oh, that's beautiful. I hope that that you all do that. And of course, as you know, what is it on the magician? I believe infinity is, over the head of the magician. It's a sideways figure eight, so you can do it one way, can't you? In another way, if you want to. So, hello. Oh my goodness, pure visionary. I'm so sorry you broke your collarbone. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah.
Let's all imagine figure eights on Pure Visionary's collarbone right now. Everybody send figure eights to Pure Visionary. Seeing green as well as we're doing this, green figure eights and gold.
Mm-hmm.
And you know when you're done, when you take a sigh, like I just went like that. I thought, okay, I'm done. Does that make sense, you guys? Cosmic energy through your chakras. Oh yeah, there's that. I mean, there's just, we're magical beings. We can do so much. We don't even, I think as we're ascending more, I know, right? When you're doing Reiki, absolutely. As we're ascending more, we're going to create more of this and the figure eights that we can do the figure eights to the universe, to the earth. We're just going to get more powerful as time goes along. I believe.
Me too, Kim. Thank you. Thank you so much. Janet and Lynn, I'm glad you're here because we're going to do your prayer for your friend. And I just want to thank everybody for being here. And I want to mention that Ron is here, and he has a channel, and he runs Unconditional Love. We have Anne Marie here, who has Angel Star Karma, and we have Sienna Rose, Metaphysical, who I interviewed last week, and she's fabulous. So check out their channels, please, and send them love and light. All right. So before we start, we are going to send some love to well, everybody really, but we've got some people that need it especially. Some aren't sleeping well. Some have COVID, and some of them are having blood pressure issues. And one of the reasons that I wanted to know about the ascension system symptoms was because I wanted my particular friend to understand that she might be going through some of these things. Yes. Oh, thank you, Sienna. Thank you, honey. Yes, so Lynn Janeski asked that we all send healing light to her friend Sue A, who has COVID and is, needs that loving light. And I'm asking you if you would please send love to my friend Lori P, whose blood pressure is going up and down, and she's supposed to come visit me next week. So I hope she's okay. Thank you, everybody. And Pure Visionary and anyone else. Oh, Kathleen J. Lightworker. That's right. She heard her knee. Please send her some too. We command the sickness to leave Susan's body in the name of love and light. There you go. Thank you, Sienna. Thank you. It's so nice to have everybody here. And as I mentioned, maybe before you even got here, Sienna, the idea that we collaborate with each other is a 5D idea. And it's not competition. And I haven't really seen any competition here. I've been very lucky that when I started out, everything was pretty much collaborative. And it is made for just such a high frequency experience for so many people. So thank you all. And thank you all for also being here with us today. Okay, so let's see. We got one question that started, I think it was over a week ago. Tammy Jackson wonders if we have any messages from her brother. I don't know his name. She didn't list his name. If Tammy's here, put your brother's name up, can we? All right.
Okay, Tammy Jackson's brother. Okay. Wow. So the immediate image I get, you know, those bouncy balls that you would sit on, and I feel yellow. There's a lot of energy of yellow around him, and you know the bouncy that you would sit on and you bounce, bounce, bounce on the ground. I don't know what those are called, but they're big. You know, your feet are still on the ground, but you sit on them. Okay, that's what I saw with him. Look around, jump around, people jump around to learn. That's what he's doing, jumping around to learn. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, he's busy on the other side. I definitely see this busyness. And he's, you know, you're saying going around, he's actually getting from this drink and he's going from that drink. You know, he's getting nourished in many ways. He's also very close to say brother, yeah, brother, because I feel like he's calling her Tammy's sister. He's very much around you. If you notice, and again, I see the yellow. I feel like when you see yellow, think of him. I just know his love. He's sending you power, love, love and power. And I feel strong. He's doing great. I feel I'm happy. He's like, I just busy. I don't think he's that old. He doesn't, see lighter color hair with him. But this energy, he's got a good energy. So I hope that helps you.
I think Kim is spot on because look at the colors in the card. Oh my goodness. Look at the yellow. And the word is consistency. He's consistently around you and he doesn't want you to worry about him anymore. But look, the sun is there. Look at the birds and everything coming out of the crown chakra. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous card for your brother. And that is the sacred, I should never move this thing, the Sacred Earth Oracle. This is one of my favorite ones. So
interesting that he looks like that.
Does he? Really?
That's how I see him, that color hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Well, there are no mistakes, are there? So thank you. Thank you, Kim. Our next one is from Sherry H. And she's usually here, but she might be working right now. So she wonders if we have any messages from her late husband. His name is Carl, but everyone called him Turtle, and he passed in 2001. Oh, good, Ron. I'm glad you did order them. You'll love them. Yeah.
Okay, so for Sherry H, we're gonna, and you guys, you know, join in on this because this is it's a love affair. You know, all this is love, right? And we're just working in the love, and just imagine you're just filled with love, and we're gonna all connect to Carl or Turtle, as he likes to. I don't know that he likes to be called Turtle anymore. I don't feel that, but let's see. It's funny because when I do see the turtle, I do feel a green energy around him. Okay, so the energy also, this green, I'm getting, it's a little bit about money. I'm feeling like he was good with money. That's a feeling I get here. He's also talking about money for Sherry, like she's doing good. You know, she's doing good management, but I feel like there's maybe one little slip or something that it's a little bit of either a mistake or something fell through the cracks, something like that. So I don't know if that's what he's noticing or letting me know about this. But he's sending you so much love. I feel like no matter what, you can't do any wrong, Sherry. And he's sending, you know, you look more orange to me, Sherry. And he's putting his green energy around your orange energy. And he's also telling me that there is nothing wrong that you can do. He loves you so much. Nothing you can do wrong. So don't worry about if you do one little thing that got out of the cracks or whatever. Don't worry about it.
Right. So I pulled creativity first from my other set of cards, which is very cool because I think Sherry is creatively seeking her spiritual side of visual arts loss. And yes, it would be nice to know if he loved the water. Look at this. Orange all around and green all around the orange. You can't make this stuff up. Look at discernment. Sherry, and again, whatever, you know, what Kim just said, she needs to be more discerning maybe about money or about her life, but she's all the orange there, and look at all the green around her. Turtle's right there with you. That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. I love that. Wow.
Buffy, I've got one of your questions that I'm going to be bringing up. Okay, that was on the thing. I'll be bringing it up real soon. Okay. Yeah, I think Rhonda New says she found her friends here. I feel the same way about everybody here, Rhonda. Yeah. All right. So why don't we go ahead and do your question that you asked, since you are here. Um, and it's about your dad, Leo. Does Leo, your dad, passed about 3 years ago, have any questions for you? And this is for Buffy. I'm sorry, have any messages? Did I say questions?
Woo, that's okay. So Leo, the dad for Buffy. First of all, he seems I get this a feeling of a little bigger man, and I feel like fun. I feel a fun person, like a good personality, like he was engaged, like he liked people. By the way, on April Joy, I felt 7 months. She'd calm down. Okay. Buffy. So, but he feels very proud, very pride, uh, and sturdiness. I feel like he's giving you strength and pride. He's very that you've been doing some. I don't know if it's learning or education, but I feel like he's showing me this. You're trying so hard. I feel like you're trying so hard, and he's wanting you to know you can. You don't even have to try as hard. But I feel like there's something you're working really hard on. I don't know. Are you painting your house? I mean, I'm painting my house. I don't know if that's why I got this kind of thing painting. So, but anyway, I just feel like actually though, there's might be a little bit of a down time right now. And so it's almost like, just don't worry about it. It's going to shift. In a few months, it's going to shift. It's going to be okay. And he's very, don't worry so much. And I know he's proud and sends a lot of love, a ton of love. Okay.
So here I got patterns. He's watching some of your patterns. The hands are protecting the heart chakra, it looks to be, but there's a lot going on there. And so he's saying, you know, whatever the patterns are that are in your life, he's watching you with love. And he's very pleased that you wanted him to come today to talk to you. So I wanted to make sure I got you in here while you were here. So thank you.
Yeah.
Hello. Go ahead.
He's very present. No, he's very present.
Yep.
She says she's not painting her house. So I'm not sure what the painting is about.
Okay. Wow. All right. So hi, Jane, and hello, Joanna, and others who have come into the chat, and Janet, of course. It's nice to see you. We have a question. Our next question is from Hope, I think is the name. Will I see progress in health this year? And remember, we're not doctors.
Okay, so Hope wants to know about progress in health. I can see the frustration in this. I'm feeling and when I'm feeling the frustration, I feel it in my lower back, my left hip sort of back area. I don't know why that's where I'm feeling this frustration. You don't have quite the right doctor is what I feel. There needs to be a little bit of a switch over, something like that. You're not going down the right path. You need to change the path which way you're going. I think that's going to bring more health benefit. Switching over a bit. I don't know if it's naturopathic or what, but I feel that. Thank you. Yeah.
That is amazing. I pulled specialization, and I'm guessing that that's exactly what it is that you were asking her, you know, to maybe think about having somebody else to look at her and check into her health and so on. And look at this, how it beautifully balanced it is. It's got a pyramid in there, and it's got the arc over the head. Just gorgeous. But yeah, find a specialist that might be able to help you, I think is exactly what is needed. So yeah. Okay, I see Audrey and I see Flora and a few other people wanting to ask questions, but remember we pull off of the community board and I already pulled them for today because we can only be here for about an hour or so. So, if we have a little time at the end, I'll go back, but otherwise, please put it on the community board. We'll be sure to ask. Hello, nasty women. Okay. Nice to see you, Sharon. Okay, Beverly Spencer asks, her dad passed away 20 years ago this November. Does he have a message?
Okay, thank you. So Beverly Spencer's father. Okay, when I tune in right away, man, he is gentle, a gentleness with him. I'm getting the chills all over this. I feel like he was a wonderful dad. I also feel like he lived a while. I mean, I don't feel him, he's not that young. Um, I've one of those kind of people to me that plans, or, when he was here, I feel like he made the plan, you do this, and he was very methodical about his day and work and life. And he's okay. I think the pride message is coming through a lot today. He's, he loves how you are. I think it's like you're taking your time with something, and he's explaining like this is a really good thing for you to do. I don't know what you're taking your time about, but he's like, you learned this from me. You're being gentle with yourself, and like he was a gentle soul. He learned it, and or she learned it from him. And he says that's the right thing to do because it allows, when you go slow and gentle, it allows love to come in along your way rather than just jump right in.
I'm going to read, and then Rhonda, we can send a prayer out for Jerry Nelson, who's over in Afghanistan, of course, and his family as well. All right, so I got balance. This is with the message that I got, Beverly. And so you can see the different colors, the different women, they're balancing each other out. Even at the top, we see balance with is it a dragonfly? I think. I'm not even sure. I think Dad is saying, make sure that you take the time to balance your life. Don't work too much. Don't be lazy too much. Just find the balance and find it the best balance for yourself as well. Oh, hi, Joybird. Okay, Visual Arts Lawson's getting the color green for the veteran or the guy in Afghanistan. Kim, I'll let you go ahead.
Great. Well, let's. I want to go back. I need to go back and see his name again. Jerry Nelson. Okay, Jerry Nelson. Okay, if we can all just send. I thank you for suggesting the green. I think that's a great color to send him. Let's make sure it's a light colored green, like the Archangel Raphael green, and let's surround him with this. I actually had another person over there today that I did a reading for that. I got the green for them too. So let's just send an army of generals and healers and archangels around him so that he's protected. The highest of the high, whoever that is for you guys, send him this whole army, a huge table around the world of protection. Jerry Nelson. Good. He seems beautiful. This man seems beautiful. I see a beautiful pink heart with him. Yeah. Oh.
I wish his family well as well, because whenever someone's over there, and then we've had the bombing and everything, we don't know yet if it's our person, and of course every person over there is our person, but I just want to say that for the family as well. All right, so here we go from Betty Max. She wants to inquire about her kitty cat, the very first one she had. Her name is Nikki. She was white with gray spots, and she lived from 1980 to 1990. She said she appeared to her in the form of an orb that became transparent, but that was 12 years ago, she said.
I get the first impression that, first of all, this cat's very spiritual. And I feel like she's come back. If it's a she, I feel like she's come back, but I don't even know if she's a cat now. She just feels like she's very much around, but I think she's changed forms, like a very powerful cat. You know, the thing is, even when they reincarnate and they've changed forms, they're still the same Nikki that will be there, just like when we reincarnate. Okay, that doesn't mean we're going to disappear. Our being will still be there when we've crossed over. It's just another soul part of us is going to reincarnate, so we can do different things at the same time. But this cat I feel like is doing that. And I feel like it's more than a cat. This feels bigger than a cat to me. Sorry. Okay. But with you for sure. Okay, thank you.
I pulled this, Betty, a divine love. There's a divine love between you and Nikki that will never end. And I believe Nikki's around more than you might see. So, and you always have to have the last word, right? Oh, thanks, Anne Marie, for also pulling cards and telling us what you got. That's wonderful. All right, Isadora Clark. I dream of my deceased mother at least twice a week. She never speaks, but always in the midst of my family and siblings. Is my mother our spirit guide?
Okay. It's amazing that she's coming in, that you can see her, doesn't speak. So that tells me a little bit about how she communicates. You know, so she herself is visual. Thank you, Betty. And so she may not be a speaker, just like some of us are better speakers, or some of us are better visual or painters or whatever. What I feel like she's more like the family angel, more like, instead of a spirit, I wouldn't call her a spirit guide. I'd call her, though, I guess I can see her with angel wings on, but she's watching over everybody. A little different than a spirit guide, you know, different role, but she's definitely there. She loves the family. I feel like you can't get her off. She's so close. She just wants you to know that she's there. Absolutely. Wow. Thank you.
You don't bite me. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I'm going to pull a card here. Ooh, your tribe. She is the leader of your tribe. No doubt about it. Look at how big. I mean, an elephant, and elephants are so beautiful, but you know, she's the leader. She's the leader of the crowd. Thank you.
Also, that looks
right,
like angel wings. She's got angel wings.
It
Doesn't it look, if you look at that, it kind of looks like angel wings.
True. Yeah. The big ears, you mean? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking the red and the green.
Oh, the red and the green. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. All right. The next one is for Vivian. And I know she was here earlier. I think she's still here. She wants to know how her guides communicate with her so that she can be more aware.
All right. So thank you, Vivian, for that question here. How do your guides communicate? They tell me right away they communicate any way they can. They're trying everything. They're trying sounds, they're trying visual, they're trying accident, like you might stumble over a rock and then in the rock you're going to see a picture, or maybe you found something on the ground. I mean, they're trying every single thing they can think of. They've got a lot of sense of humor. There's 2 or 3 guides here, and they're very, at least one of them has a lot of humor. And they're even. I see them. They're trying so hard. It's like they're throwing up the ball in the air, and they've got the tennis racket, and they just keep, like, almost like nonstop. They keep throwing the ball at you. And so you got to catch the ball, though. There's so many. I feel like the messages, there's so multiple, such a number that there's like, maybe you can't tell the difference because it's all the same, because everything they send you is a message. I feel like your whole world is a message. Okay. Look at the blue. I'm feeling that there's something about blue. There's something blue. Okay. There's something recent in the blue. Look in the blue. Okay. It could even be a blue sky. Hi, Anita. Okay. So I just know that they are really trying hard. Okay. Thank you.
That's interesting, visual arts, Lawson. You thought maybe they blew in her ear. I think that, as Kim said, they're just trying. And I see we're being consistent. This card came up earlier for someone else, but look at the blue birds. See the blue birds up here? Whoops, wrong side, sorry. It's so hard to do this sometimes backwards. Okay, they're up here, but they're also down on the other side as well. So yeah, lots of blue. Maybe you're just either you're overthinking it, or you're not, or you're feeling like, oh, that couldn't be it, because it's so subtle that perhaps. And I think, and somebody else. Oh, there's no sound, Sharon? No, you do. Okay. Oh, thank you, Ron. That's most sweet of you. Thank you. I think perhaps it's all of us have. This question was for all of us, and Chris Martin said the same thing. She wants to know too. We all want to know, and until it becomes more consistent with us, we're not sure where it's coming from yet, and we're kind of like, well, I don't know, but let go. You're absolutely right, Chris. Let go and just relax, because it will come. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And I think this is a message for all of us as well. Sometimes we just overlook it. We overlook the messages because there's so many. Everything is everything is synchronistic. Just take everything as a message, pretty much.
I totally agree. And if you're not, if you haven't done that for 50 plus years or something, or whatever amount of years you are, then you're not used to doing it. And it's something you have to, get into the habit of. It's kind of like when you start walking or doing an exercise program or eating right or whatever. It takes a certain amount of time for it to develop. All right, Victoria Cleary, do my guides have a message for me? I am 69 and have never communicated with them. This is new. Thank you. Betty, thank you, dear. Thank you. And you know what? I want to say right away, Victoria, thank you for asking. It's never too late, and Kim will tell you why.
Yeah, well, no, I just think I don't know about music with you, Victoria, but I feel like it's about sounds. I feel like your guides are talking to you with either music or something like that. It's in the ears. And I feel like actually that they've been doing it your lifetime, but maybe it's like you didn't understand that that's who it was. But I definitely feel music in this and their messages. And boy, do they love you. It's very beautiful and gentle. I'm seeing a lot of yellow and gold and just gorgeous energy with your guides. They love you so much. And there's no judgment whether you hear them or not. Don't worry about that part. Okay. And relax a little more. And I feel like as you're going to sleep and waking up is the time you're going to hear them the most. So I'll leave you with that. Thank you.
God, I loved everything you said, and I agree with you so much. I think I'm most happy to hear that you are wanting to open up or wanting to hear from your guides. It doesn't matter when you want to do that, and I just admire you for that. So clarity is coming. Clarity will come, and as Kim said, look at the beauty here. Look at the crown chakra here, the very top of the head is covered, but only by something very light. And it's not blocking the third eye, which is a way we can also intuit something. But clarity will be coming for you in the midst of maybe nature, because it's outside and it's near the trees. I will tell you that my family communicates with me through music, because I love music. And Glenn Miller songs come on whenever my parents are around, when I'm out somewhere where you don't usually hear it. And with my brother, I hear the Music Box Dancer, which he liked at an earlier time in his life. And I just said, hi, how you doing, bro? So yeah, those are things that you just need to listen for, especially if you're a musical person. All right. Carol C. asks, any messages from Brother Rick? He died at 47, only 3 months after our mother.
Okay, so we're gonna all tune in to Carol C. and her brother Rick. First of all, right away I get the two of them are together. Like she met him, and I feel like there's a reason that they died so close together. There's something it's like a karmic relationship. They've got a plan. This is a plan, and they've got it, and they're actually on this journey together of healing together. And they're getting a lot done. I know this is so funny. I see a shopping cart, you know, when you're going shopping and you're doing all this, and I just feel like they're just going and they're together on this, and they're just really on a journey together. I don't know why I'm seeing the shopping cart, but okay, what else now from him? Okay, he's also, again, pride, love. He's bringing pride and love to Carol. It's something that she's doing with the family that he's very happy about. I don't know if it's his family or her family, but there's a thing that she is doing. She's keeping the family together is what I feel. Is that keeping the family together. And so he's very happy with that. I'm getting the chills. And please give yourself a pat on the back for doing that, Carol. So thank you.
So I pulled 2 cards on this question. Just a reminder to those of you in the chat, we do pull our questions and answering from the community page that I have posted on my front of my Heart and Soul Connected. And we really want to answer all your questions, but we're only here an hour, so we have to limit that. Just so you know, I'm not ignoring anybody out there. All right, the first thing I got was preservation. And even though it looks like a slightly creepy looking card, look at the baby in the embryo and apparently the mother, and the mother and the child are together, and there's preservation. They're preserving their relationship and are also with other ancestors, is what I got on this smaller card. Just felt like I needed to pull more than one. So yes, I don't take this to be a negative card, even though it has a skull and a, you know, kind of like a skeleton on it. I believe that it shows that through death, we still have our children. So thank you.
Wow, it's beautiful. Everything's working today. We're in sync. The cards are in sync.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, the next question is from Milpo. What can you tell us about the monoliths that were placed around the world? What are they for? No one seems to know where they come from, if you're aware of this.
Okay, that's a good question. I have no idea. So let's just see. I tune into spirit on this. Okay. Okay. The monoliths. Oh. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting, and I feel like this is from my guide, and my go-to guide is Mother Mary. She is showing me, I see a lot of blue energy, like these have been there for ancient, I don't know how long, but I mean like ancient times. And I see I see this building or rock or whatever, and I see like a little foot thing. Well, first of all, she says it comes from love. It's like it's a protector. These are protection pieces. How they're made. I don't know if this was caveman. Well, I mean, how old are these? I have no idea, but I feel like, again, so ancient. And it's coming in with a lot of different energies. It's not just earth energy. There's the way they were made, there's a combination. I feel like it's not just even 2. I feel like it's 3, maybe, or 4 energies coming together. And it's like points of protection. Almost, I don't know if these are ley lines or what. That's how I'm feeling with this. Okay, thank you.
My feeling is, I just heard this today, that the material for Stonehenge, which I know isn't a monolith, but it is a huge configuration of stones. Somebody said that this material is not something that anybody has ever seen before, actually. It's not, my feeling is it's extraterrestrial. Or maybe it was brought up from the lower earth. I don't know. But they're saying this is not something they understand. Maybe an important person will come out and tell us what they think about it. That's all I get on that. But it is an interesting question. And I would suggest also that Lilac Lantern and Scott Allen's Spiritual Essence, they do a collaboration where they do they do mystery things, and this is kind of like a mystery. So you can get your question answered probably on their show as well. So this is what we do here. We tell community where to go to find what you need if we can't give it to you. Okay, visual arts lost and you came from Egypt. Well, that's very possible.
Yeah, I just feel like it is created in love, though. That's the biggest part
Oh,
about
yeah.
it. That's really showing up as love. And it's more than two cultures putting it together.
Mhm. I agree with that. Yeah. Linda Thompson asks, her kids are so busy and my grandchildren are mostly grown. I don't have the connection I once had. Some of my kids don't get along, which makes things uneasy. I feel forgotten. Will it get better? Linda, just from my heart, I send you lots and lots of love. I get the cats in the cradle with a silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you coming home, Dad? I don't know when. We'll get together then. Okay.
Okay, Linda Thompson and her kids and grandchildren. Yeah, I can see the distance and everything that they're so busy. I feel that too. But I do feel like it's going to get better when the kids are like, I guess it's the grandkids when they're upper teens. I don't know, but that seems pretty busy time too. There's going to be a switch or something happens around that time. Um, they're going to appreciate you way more because they're going to realize they miss you. That's what I feel like. Yeah. So it's going to come around. I just can't tell you how many years this is.
My own children, my daughter probably was not as distant. They don't have children, but my son, it's taken him to be about 35, 36 years old to come back. Let's put it that way. And I know that when they're in their 20s, they're too busy for you, and life is wonderful. But you are the grandmother, and you are dependable, and you can bet that they will be coming to you. Look at this beautiful picture. They will be coming to you because you are the most dependable person in the family. They learned a lot from you, and you've given them a lot. And so, Linda, don't despair. They will be back. They'll be back. Okay.
Beautiful.
It is. Hi, Thayer. I'm glad you're here. Susan Kelly, will my youngest son, Marty, get a job as he just finished college?
I very immediately heard yes. And I don't know, I see a lot, I don't know what his job is, but I do see pencil and paper, like he's doing something like that. And I feel like he's going to be excited about it. I mean, it may be 2 or 3 months. It's not like this week, but I feel as a yes and excitement. And he's just going to be, actually, I think he's going to be thrilled. That's what I get. Does he live in California, or do you live in California? Is there a California connection? But okay. Thank you.
It's ready and I'm waiting for him. Look at that. So it's ready. It's waiting for him. Whenever I get this card, I get the feeling that, and just the words in itself, but look at this, there's a bird in the hand. And, just like everything that comes to our life, whether it be a partner, a friendship, a job, a move, whatever, there is a divine plan. And you always have the opportunity to say that you don't want that plan. That's your free will. But I think it's waiting. And I think that we have lots of things waiting for us if we put that energy out there. Okay, let's see what we get. I think I got them. Let's see. All right, I'll be happy that we can answer maybe about 2 or 3 in the chat because we are done for the ones that I pulled for today. Some of you did ask the question, where do you go? I've never done this before. If you go to the community page, I post on the community page different threads. And I have one for Medium Kim, and I also have one for Susan Lynn on Sundays. And I pull the questions there because we just had too much of a hard time trying to see the questions, do the reading, and get everything all together. So it just makes it more. Yeah. Yes, Ron, those cards are the best cards I think I've ever had. I love my other ones, but I love that one the best. And thanks to everybody for offering love to Linda Thompson. And we sometimes knowing that we have the same sort of feeling about things, we know we're not alone. And yeah, let's see if I can find. I'm sorry. All right, I answered that question. All right, I'll go to Anita Clark, who asked any messages from her late husband.
Thank you, Allie. And I sent you a chat also. Okay, Anita Clark. Okay. It's interesting how sometimes the smells come through. I don't know what it is about smells and men, but I smell a man. Oh gosh, he feels like such a loving man. I feel like he was a really touchy-feely is how I feel with him. Loving. So close to you. I also feel like he was kind of fleshy. I don't know. I'm just getting this whole thing. I know he wants to give you a hug. Okay. So he is also showing me, I feel like there's still grief that's happening, still grief about his loss. Okay. And he knows this. And I feel like, I don't know if there's, tears still, but I feel like he understands and he's with you. He's always with you. I feel like he's really just always giving you a hug. So please accept his love now. He sees everything that you do. He sees life through your eyes. Yeah, he just love, love, love. I feel like he's a wonderful man. Thank you.
I pulled this one, Anita, and it is lovely because he's right below. Look at this, below the surface, or that could be you at the surface. I know that one looks like a man at the surface, or they might be both women. It doesn't really matter. What it's saying is that everything that you do and think about is something that you have brought up from your interior world, and he's always with you. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's exactly how I see them together like
Really?
that. Awesome.
It's amazing. These cards are amazing, and the colors are what you say, and that's what really blows my mind. Okay, so I'm going to start a new thread on the community page because Kim and I have decided that we will do this again next week. So, Adine Freeman, ask my mom to help me get. Was she one of those who could walk into something and just say, "Hey, my kid is the thing," you know? Oh my God! So I'm going to let.
Okay, and I love that Snoopy. Oh my God, give you good vibes on that. I'm a contractor for 5 years. Do you see them hiring me? You know what? I'm not seeing it right now. Sorry. I hate to say that. But I think what it is, they're stingy. There's something about this. It could switch in about 6 months though. I feel like there is a switch, but there's one man, if you work with men, that feels like he's holding out for some reason. I don't know. There's one. Let me see if your mom can help. She's working on it. She's working out hard. Okay, we want to ask your mom to get everybody she knows on the spirit side to help because I feel like she's actually even. I see the man with this man who's resistant. She's got her hand over his hand to write something like trying to switch him. She's trying hard. Okay, what do you have, Allie?
She's got an alliance going. Look at that. She says, I'm going to get it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I can't tell you when. And it might be some other business. It might be that you are going to have a different finance opportunity. So don't just put all your eggs in one basket. I was told that many, many years ago, and I've never, ever just worked for one place. I usually work for more than one place because one will drop, one will come, one will drop. And I know not everybody's me, but it looks to me like you might want to just think about possibly something else.
Yeah, and I saw 6 months as something.
Okay, awesome. Let's see. I know some other. We have Jerry Nielsen. We did that. Barbara Odom asked a question. Does my cousin Bob that recently passed have a message for me and my family?
Okay. So Barbara, thank you for asking about Bob. He's one. Okay. He feels I don't know. I just feel his energy coming in. And he's like, finally, or something like that, like, okay, you're finally getting to me. And I feel this formality for some reason. I don't know if he was formal, whether there was a casket or something in his life that seemed formal. He seems very happy though. He seems amazingly happy. Like he's like this was all planned. However he passed or whatever his life, I feel like there was it's all good. He was satisfied with his life and he's satisfied with, I mean, he's loving life now. Loving life now. And he's also very proud. I just feel like putting his hands on his shoulders, like you're taking this good too. Like you understand about his position now in his new life. You understand this and you have a good understanding, and he's very proud of you for that. Like you maybe have a better understanding than some of the other family members. So he says, oh, you've got it right. By the way, you've got it right, dear. Okay, Barbara, thank you.
I'm not able to go that far back, Joybird. If it's from you, write it down, would you? That would, and look what Adine Freeman said. Thank you. My mom is strong and proud of her children and just applied to another company today. Good luck. We're sending you lots of luck. You don't need to accept something that you're not comfortable with, but at the same time, you don't need to stay with something that you're not comfortable with either. So, all right. So let me see. I want to get back to that. I get fragments, and yet everything that is necessary is there, including the third eye. Look at that, right in the hand, in the palm of your hand. You have it in the palm of your hand.
I also get from that card, Allie, that the family is fragmented in how they feel. Like some of them got it, and some of them are still really processing.
Yeah, I think because everybody processes grief and sorrow at the loss of people through different time frames, that's exactly what it should be. Yeah, and yeah, it fragments the family. It does. I know my husband can't bury the ashes of my Labrador that died in April. We still got them, and I've got ashes from my other one. He just won't put them anywhere at this point, and that's his fragmented self at this point. Oh, okay, Joyboard. I will go back to Arlene, and Arlene will be the last question for the day. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Will the little girl be born? I'm not positive about this. I'm not getting a real. I think if it's not this time, if there's another time, it may be another time. But they're already pregnant, huh? Huh. I don't know. I'm not positive. I'm not getting a real strong on this. What are you getting, Allie?
I got moderation. It looks to me like looking out at the future, but not really. It reminds me of the card in the tarot where there's three cups behind somebody and people don't see them. And it kind of reminds me of that, but moderation is important. I don't know. I don't know how that works with this question. Perhaps it's just moderation in holding hope or holding it out.
I feel like it's cautious, being cautious.
Cautious.
You're welcome. You're eager to welcome here. Well, I don't know. Okay, so I'm not sure why I'm feeling a caution on this. And it would be lovely to know also how soon she's coming to. Fiance Bruce. And then I want to make sure we go back to Arlene and do for her mom and dad. Messages from fiance Bruce. He must have passed for Joyce. Okay. Whoa. In his mind, they're still fiancés. They're still engaged in his mind. That hasn't changed at all. It has not changed. And I even see a party. I see thank you. I see February there. I see like at a wedding reception, how you dance and all that. I feel like he still has that energy. There's no time and space. Okay, so it's still happening from his perception. I hope that's helpful.
There's a lot of heat between you two. Look at this. I think that's what Kim was saying too. She was saying, if you take a look here, you'll also see that this person has their hands at the back of their head holding on. But these are like angel wings. And I'm feeling as though there's of course, a lot of love and actually heat. He misses you so much, but he's holding on. He's holding on. But yeah, I feel the same way Kim did, that, he's still your fiance. That's what he feels.
Yeah. And it's like somebody's holding on, they're dancing. Did you see the hand in the back? Like they're dancing still.
Yep. Dancing in the light. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, we have one last question here today, and then we got to go. And it's any messages from Arlene's mom and dad.
Thank you, Arlene. Okay. First of all, I get this impression that you are so dear to them. You're like the best daughter ever. I really feel like this, and they're very much together. They're sitting next to each other. They're together, so they're still a couple. They just adore you. They almost like you're so precious that they can't even believe that you're their daughter. That's how they feel. So happy that you're their daughter, that you gave them so much joy through their lifetime. I see them as little, to see this up and down kind of a thing. There was times when you guys were apart and together. That's what I feel like, apart together. But they're so happy, and they're happy together, by the way. I see them. I don't know if they're dancing, but they're definitely together here. So I just know that they are, again, this adore you. They feel like you're so precious, and they send you adoration and love. So thank you. And a card. For some reason, I'm getting a card. I don't know if they like to send cards, but I feel like they want to send you a card, but about an "I love you" card kind of a thing. I think I want to send that to you in like an old-fashioned in the mail card.
Okay. How about unity? You got the whole world in your hands. Look at you. You are their angel. And they think the world of you, obviously, and they are unified with you at all times. They felt very blessed that you were their daughter. And just exactly what Kim said, unified. Yeah. Isn't that nice? Everybody wanted to know, this is the sacred earth oracle that I have that I'm using. The other one that I used that was small is called Alice's Lifestyle Oracle. And I mostly got it because my real name is Alice, and I thought it would be fun. I got it on Etsy. I get most of my cards on Etsy. So, a couple of things I just want to remind you of. Thank you, Flowing. Thanks, Lynn, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here with us today. And we absolutely thank our subscribers. We wouldn't be here without you. We love you. And we appreciate all the donations. Thank you. That was very sweet. Remember, if you weren't here in the beginning, I have the article that you can read about ascension symptoms. And I have it right in the very part of the explaining what this show is about. And we will be back next week, according to Kim and me. Thank you, Kim. Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Thank you all. Bye.